whereas if you go on your mobile, you get a different interface because we have limited the graphics.
Okay.
Because what we want to do is, person goes on mobile, they want to download the game straight away.
Absolutely.
So they go select whatever language they want. They can select similar English channel, whatever language they want, and then they select what kind of phone model that suits them, and then just download it. It takes it's only about 500 kilobytes maximum. So that is the only cost that the person
download the game.
Exactly. So it's less than 15 rupees. So, and we don't get any revenue out of it. Basically, we are giving the game for free, and we hope that everybody enjoys it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people want to know what instructions you could give them as to how you should play.
Yes, sure.
We're going to play the video of the game again, like we did the last time, and if you can just run us over the whole video and tell us exactly how the instructions of the game work out.
Yeah.
And we'll see if you can roll in the video of the game that we just saw a while ago. There you go, that's it. So just take us over through the whole...
Yeah, that's basically the gameplay. The downloading video is after this.
Okay, what just happened? Was it a bus that ran over the freeway?
Yeah, so you have to make sure that you don't, you don't knock on other vehicles. So when that happens, your damage increases.
Okay.
And now actually, because you have gone over a certain speed limit, the police came chasing you.
Okay.
So you have a time limit in which to avoid the police.
Okay.
So you have a chance to get away from the police. This is the fun factor of playing games. So.
Okay.
Not in real life.
We don't encourage it.
Yes, exactly. I think we have a call online.
Yes, I think we have a call online.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Marudip from Makati. I want to ask a couple of questions to Mr. Jahan.
Yes, please, go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Jahan, I understand that you spent quite a long period in UK and you are in the IT field. And what is the difference you see the IT field in compared to UK? That is number one. And the other thing, Mr. Amin is telling that you were a lecturer in Toronto University, and why did you give up that? And why can't we help our people in the IT field? That is number two. Number three, if you feel that our knowledge, our Sri Lankan knowledge in the IT field is lesser than the UK, how can you help us? Thank you.
I didn't understand that question, sir.
No, I think what he's trying to point out is that you were a part of the University of Morotua as a lecturer. He's asking you why you got out of it, because what he's saying is basically you can impart your knowledge onto the...
No, the third question.
Hi, are you still on the line? Okay, I think he's good. Why don't you just...
Yeah, sure. Right, first question, I mean, I'm not in a position to exactly explain, compare the IT industry in UK and in Sri Lanka, but what I can say is that we have very good established companies in Sri Lanka. I mean, for us, GTS, we're a startup company which started in 2007. We're a small company compared to other big guns. So we have, but I mean, there are opportunities for people to work here and work in, IT projects in the world. So, for example, there's Worcester, IFS, WSO2. All these companies are, global recognized companies. So I don't see, because we are using technology, the location does not really matter, to be honest. So I mean, since Sri Lanka, we are a very knowledge-based country, and because of that, and using technology, I don't see that location should be much of a factor. As long as you have the knowledge, the work will be there, and you'll be doing something productive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've obviously shared your wisdom with a lot of people, I mean, being a lecturer and also working with the team. Do you see any projects of this nature along the pipeline with whom you work with? From the youngsters.
That you were with?
In the sense...
in the sense that you were the lecturer.
Yeah.
And then obviously you must have gotten ideas.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I was there, I always encouraged them to do not just, read books about technology. Yeah, exactly. Walk whatever talk that you want to do. So exactly. So I mean.
Did that work out? Or the guys actually?
No, I mean there were big challenges that were given to them, and most of them, I would say that say about 80% of them were successful. So I mean, taking that into consideration, that is a stepping stone. for anybody to go challenge the world. So I mean that's what I could say. And I think the second question was why I decided to leave. I thought that to be honest, I'm not the conventional lecturer. I don't like to stick to the norms. I want to do things in different ways.
But that's why lecturers stand out, because anyone and everyone can lecture if they want to, but it's about a good lecturer, the guy that stands out from the rest.
Exactly. I'm not trying to devalue any other lecturers, but I think that what we can do is we should impart knowledge in ways that they want to learn.
Absolutely.
They want to come back to you. I mean, when I was there was ample opportunities to work with them, and it was not just standing in front of 100 crowd. It was the 100 crowd was there, but then after that you get the 5 to 6 association, and you impart knowledge there itself. So it's not sticking to a classroom. That does not mean that that is not the basic lecturing. I mean, it was more like you go, okay, you're under a tree and you're explaining things to them. And I mean, just recently, even though I'm not a lecturer anymore, I do go and visit, do some visiting lectures as well. And just I think last month I did a lecture. Where actually, it was basically to explain about gaming to second year batch students. And what we did was, you wouldn't believe what I'm going to say.
Say it.
We played a cricket match inside a lecture hall.
We've done that in our childhood in school.
Exactly. So because what we want to, we want to show in a practical way how gaming can be fun and how it can be applied in any situation. So what my base was, you see the boundary. So boundary not in the full boundary, but you have your limits. Absolutely. And what are you able to do within those limits? So what I challenged the students was, even though I was giving the lecture, I was getting them involved in the lecture, and I got a few of them to see if they could come up with rules to play within those circumstances, and see if they could come up with a fun game. And that is the knowledge that you can give.
Well, speaking of boundaries, you've obviously broken a big boundary by exploring a new height.
I might be banned from the
By exploring a new height and actually launching the first ever single video game.
Yeah.
Have you ever experimented any fighting skills? Because we've got loads of traditional fighting skills, which we should be really proud of.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in history, of course. Have you experimented anything?
Actually, we are now working on a game based on the character Saradil.
Right.
He's known as Robin Hood of Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So we are actually working on creating a PC game for basing the real life of Saradil. And we have done a lot of researching about the character, and we have incorporated those features into the game so that they can play a game that is local based.
So this guy steals from the rich and he gives it to the poor, doesn't he?
Gives it to the poor, that's right.
He doesn't give it back with him.
No, he gives it to the poor.
Well, on that note, we actually have something very interesting. You like dancing, I like dancing. I'm sure you like dancing too. Got a spectacle for you to check out on Rise and Shine.
Go check it out. Well, Kesha said that was a dance, but it was anything but a dance.
Yes.
And let me remind you, that was not computer animated, that was a real dance, obviously from one of the reality shows that are going around the world.
Let's not try it early in the morning now, shall we?
Amazing stuff, though, amazing stuff. The judges were really
appalled.
Right, we have w.g.t.fernando in the studio. He doesn't take credit for the game that he has developed. He says a team of developers that he has that have come up with a single-use game, so to say. We've been in conversation with him for the past few minutes. Before we wind up, we've got about 5 minutes to go. Gihan, tell us very quickly about your family life. What do you do when you're not working?
I spend most of my time working, to be honest. But I do spend my leisure time watching cricket, and also I used to play as well.
So you are a cricket fan?
Yes.
That's lovely to know.
I think I remember playing a match against you.
Against
well.
me?
Yes.
Don't say what happened on there, but it might be embarrassing. Because, but did you play the big match for Vijay?
No, I was not.
Same here, because I only managed to make it to the bench. Anyways, so
Very proud of it also.
at least we made it to the bench, Kesha. It's very competitive,
Uh-huh.
Anyways, w.g.t.fernando is in the studio, and I think you have a music video with regard to the game that you have. First of all, tell me the name of the game. I still haven't got the name of the game.
It's Colombo Ride. It's Colombo Ride 3D now. So.
Okay, the t-shirt.
merchandise.
T-shirt. Right, he's sponsoring the show through the show. But here you have a music video about
That's
it.
right. Yeah. So we are into creating games, and games is not. Creating. It's not just about creating games. It's about creating entertainment. So we thought, let's move it. We have taken 3 steps. Let's move it another step, and let's do something that everybody likes, and that's to watch music videos. So then we launched. And the beauty of it is that it's not just an ordinary music video. It's the full background is in 3D. So you're looking at what you're going to see in a few minutes is Colombo fully animated. It's all fully animated.
Well, Colombo does look animated these days because of Christmas. Ken, thanks so much for coming over to the studio. It's a pleasure having you with us.
Yes.
And I know it's early in the morning, but you did take the time out.
But it was a lot we learned actually. It's not another subject not too many people are familiar with, although they love video games. But I don't think definitely not the insights and what.
I'm going to go download the game right now.
Sure,
yes, I'm going to ride around Colombo on my phone. I think we've come to the end of our show for today, the 7th of December. Yes. Those of you who couldn't get through to us and those of you who called us with the wrong answer of the question we asked was who was the English captain that was disbanded of his captaincy and also is celebrating his birthday today, December the 7th. It's 30th birthday. The captain was John Terry, captain of Chelsea. He was also, and he obviously was involved in a controversy off the field
and was stripped off his captaincy.
Yes, so there you go. The answer is John Terry. Thanks so much for joining us today. Then it's been a pleasure bringing you the show. We'll wind up with the music video. Join us again tomorrow, same time.
Same time, and obviously a great dose of rise and shine. And we'd like to thank you, Gihan, for coming down to the studio and sharing all those lovely stuff with us. It was great having you on the show. It was great having you on the show and keeping you company.
We'll wind up with the music video that Gihan spoke about. Until tomorrow, take care and goodbye. Have a wonderful day.